Hey YouTube, it's Cherise here again, and sorry my video was frozen at the beginning as usual. I'm here with a get ready with me. I'm getting ready to go to Swaggerjack'd 2016, and what Swaggerjack'd is it is a benefit concert where Winthrop University students, which is the school I attend, Winthrop University, it's where Winthrop University students impersonate and act out, or they basically are impersonating celebrities. So they put on a whole concert, but the Winthrop students are acting as those celebrities, singing to their music. Some of it's live singing, some of it's lip singing, doing dances, choreography. They dress up as the celebrities, and just like a really fun event. And the money goes towards scholarships for people that need it. So it's a really fun event, and it's super fun just to watch students um, just get on stage and perform and dance and sing and act and all that good stuff. So it's really fun. It's a huge event. It's really huge event. So, I have to slay. My hair is already slayed. Wash and go style puff thing, kind of a lower puff. The back is kind of down, but edges laid. Yeah, so we're about to slay the face. I already know the outfit I'm gonna wear, so I've already cleansed my face and I primed using my Cover FX mattifying primer with acne treatment. That's the first primer I used. Then I went in with my Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. That's what gives the white cast, is the Becca. It's really good at controlling oil though, and I just want to be slayed. I don't have to touch up. I don't want to bring any powder with me. I don't want to bring anything with me. I just want to be slayed for the night. And then I went in with a little bit of my Makeup Forever Skin Equalizer Base Hydrate Primer, and I just apply that under the eyes because I do tend to get dry under the eyes. So I use that hydrating primer just right under my eyes, and the Becca basically everywhere else where you see white. So let's go in with the foundations I'm going to be using. I'm going to make a little cocktail of foundation. And what we're going to be doing is mixing two Neutrogena foundations because one is a little bit lighter, one's a little bit darker. So these two together will probably come off perfectly. So I'm going to be mixing the Neutrogena Nourishing Longwear Makeup with Tone Correcting Complex in the shade 135 Chestnut with the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup with, it's the antioxidant blend, and this has broad spectrum SPF 20. And it's also in the shade 135 Chestnut. But you can see that they are two different colors. So I'm just going to mix these two together on the back of my hand and then stipple them onto my face and then blend that out with a beauty blender. And this one's really, really thick. The Nourishing Longwear one is very, very thick, and the other one's more liquidy. So I'm going to take a little bit of that on. So you can see it's super thick. The color is almost a perfect match for me, but it's a little on the like orangey side. And this one is way more liquidy. It literally just kind of falls out quite a lot. Quite a bit. Okay. So now that I have those two in the back of my hand, I'm taking this e.l.f. stippling brush and I'm mixing the two together. We're going to stipple this all over the skin. Like I said, I want to slay tonight, so I'm going for a pretty full coverage look. I need to set up a mirror because I really can't see. Don't have my glasses on. I feel like my vision is getting worse, unfortunately. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Oh my gosh, that's way too much. This is the only thing about foundations that don't have pumps, is that it just comes out so much, and I just made like such a big mess. Like, I need a pump. Okay, so now we need to go ahead and start blending this out. Just applying a little bit more. Like I said, I'm going to use my beauty blender to blend this out. I have it right here. and it is damp. Take some off the back of my hand. Take whatever's left off the back of my hand, I mean. And just because I'm like really picky about having dirty bottles, I'm just gonna go ahead and swipe whatever's on the bottle off and apply that to the face as well. One thing I love about the beauty blender is that I can go right over the top of my edges and not mess them up, because I'm pouncing the beauty blender over the skin. Alright, so I'm just cleaning off this bottle, just so that I don't want it to be too messy. And you can see I added more of the darker one compared to the light one because my face is a little bit darker than I normally am, which is okay. Everything will work out in the end. I'm just going in and making sure that I have a nice, even application. But yeah, you can see this oxidizes a little bit. I don't know if y'all can tell. You can see it's a little bit deeper than I am. That's okay. So now I'm just going to take the stippling brush and blend out some more. I feel like before it looks pretty good. So I'm using this to blend out some more and apply a little bit more product, and then I like to go in and beauty blend again. So I think for foundation we're good. Like I said, it is a little bit deep. That's okay though. A little bit on the ears and take it down the neck a little bit. Okay. So now we're going to go in with concealer. I'm going to use my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer to do a little bit of highlighting. And this will help to balance out like the darkness of the foundation, since it is a little bit deep and rich for my skin tone. I also like to put a little bit right under the brow area, like so. And we'll put a little bit on my rather large forehead. So I'm going to take the beauty blender yet again, back at it again with the beauty blender, and we're going to blend this all out. For some odd reason, I always feel like this side comes out like brighter than this side. I have no idea why that is. And then I like to take the butt of it and go in and blend out the brow area. And putting a little bit on the forehead. Really just kind of focusing it right in between the brows. I'm gonna take the butt and kind of blend out the edges. And the bridge of the nose. And if you feel like you need to blend even more, just take that stippling brush and lightly go over those areas. I think I'm pretty well blended. I am going to do a little bit of reverse. What is this called? Contouring. I'm going to use my stippling brush to really go in. And blend this. So I went across first and then I'm blending it down. Across and then down. I'm going to take the beauty blender and go over the line so it's not as obvious. Hey guys! Welcome back! I'm getting uncrusty now. I said I'm getting uncrusty now. Putting on some makeup. Alright, so we are done with concealer. I'm moving on to powder. I'm going to use my L'Oreal True Match powders. They're kind of been my go-to as of late. So I can find them. I'm drinking some water. I'm going to use my L'Oreal True Match powders in N7, Classic Tan, and we're going to start with just N7 for now. Since my skin is already a little bit deeper, I kind of don't want to put too much powder anywhere else as of right now, so we're going to see what happens. And the brush I'm going to use is going to be this BH Cosmetics just flat top brush. And I'm going to use this N7 powder in Classic Tan to set the areas that we used our concealer on to highlight. And this powder is lighter than me, obviously. But I feel like these L'Oreal True Match powders oxidize on my skin. But we're just going to start with this. And this is really going to smooth and give a nice flawless finish. And we're going to apply this everywhere that we applied concealer. As you can see, I'm pressing it on. If y'all can see how this is like making my skin look extra smooth and flawless, which is what we want. Also setting the bridge of my nose. Alright, you can definitely see the places that don't have powder because they are a little shiny. Alright, so I'm liking the way my forehead looks, so I don't think I'm going to add any powder to my forehead. But I'm going to go in with some... Do I want to use a contour powder or just use a regular powder? I don't want it to be too deep. We're going to go in with... Nope, that's like when I want a contour. Cafe. Alright, so we're going to go with this powder in Cafe from Black Radiance to set the lower half of my face. I'm not going to do anything to the forehead. I like the way my forehead looks. So we're just going to let that be. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to use this NYX brush to apply some of this Black Radiance powder in Cafe. I'm going to use this too. Take some down here as well. All right. And I'm going to apply just a little bit. A light dusting of this around the perimeter of my hair. And I also use it to contour the nose. Basically everywhere else where we did use the other pattern. I'm going to take the brush that has the N7 on it and just kind of go over everything. And if there's anywhere you feel like it needs to be lightened up a little bit, just go with that lighter powder. I'm going to put some right in here. Alright, so now we have foundation, powder, primer, all that good stuff. Time to highlight. And actually need to put stuff away. And of course, to highlight, I'm using my favorite. You'll see this. Base, yes. To highlight, I'm using my favorite Black Radiance highlighter, Ginger Snap, and my e.l.f. complexion brush. Prime tip of the nose, between the brows, and those primers work really, really well. So my skin is going to stay nice and matte, which is what I want. We're going to go in with the highlighter. I don't even know what shoes I'm going to wear with this outfit. I'm thinking black heels. I don't know. I just felt like slaying today. For once, I don't feel like being lazy with my makeup. Basically, ever since my recital, I've just been like, yeah. I'm also going to apply some of this highlighter into the brow area. I'm kind of whisking that on right above the brow area as well. With this highlight. It's very gold. It's really, really pretty on deep skin, like mine. And now I'm just going to kind of connect the two a little bit. Going for that super glow today. On the Cupid's bow. We're gonna wear the last of my color pop lippies that I got, the new ones. I'm gonna wear Rouge today. It's not a very like springy, summery color, but I just feel like I said, slaying today, and I know that I will slay in that color. So now I'm just taking whatever's left and kind of brushing over the lids. Going over the cheekbones again. Taking some onto the neck and onto my collarbones. Whatever's left, just add your highlighter everywhere, basically. Even though I don't think this is going to be showing in the dress. I haven't worn it in a while. It's like a play suit with a lace dress overlay. It's cute. It's garnet. It's Winthrop colors. Going to a Winthrop event. Alright, so now we have our highlight on. We have the contour. So it's time for some blush, just a little bit. And I actually think I'm going to use my CoverGirl Queen Ebony Bronze Bronzer as blush today. No, I'm going to go in with... I keep changing my mind in this video. Beauty Treats Matte Blush Palette. We're going to use that red shade right there in the middle. And this brush from Coastal Scents. Let me drink some more water. I've had a crazy headache all day. I literally had one beer last night, and then I felt terrible all day. Just one. And I drank it slowly. Whatever. So this red blush, knocking out the excess. Just a little bit of color. Of course, that side comes out more pigmented. It usually does. Okay. I'm going to take the brush that I used to apply the deeper powder, and we're going to go over the bottom part of this. There we go. Okay. So for the eyes, I'm keeping it super simple because the lip is going to be what I want people to focus on. So I'm actually not going to use my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I've been using that basically every day since I got it. We're going to go on with one of my favorite lid colors, and it's in the Smashbox Full Exposure palette. And it's that sparkly brown I like to apply all over the lid. It's just so pretty. So easy. And it's a great color to bring out my eyes. I'm getting eyeshadow all over the place. What on earth is happening? This sparkly brown that I've hit pan on. Obviously, I love it. Love it. I just stuck my hand in the palette. I'm having issues. Okay. Sparkly brown. I'm applying this all over the lid. And into the crease. I'm only going to use, I think, 3 eyeshadows for this look, and which you'll see what I'll do, and it's going to be really easy, really simple. Applying this into the crease as well. Also going to apply this to the bottom lash line. And these do have a lot of fallout, so that's the only thing I don't like about this palette is how much fallout these shadows have. Go ahead and blend out those edges. So that's how that should look so far. I plan to do some winged eyeliner. We're going to be a little fierce. Like I said, the plan to slay today. It's been a while since I've like actually slayed. Intentionally. Also applying this to the bottom lash line, just like the other eye. I feel like this color is so pretty, and just how shimmery and glittery it is, just really like brings out my brown eyes. It just looks super pretty. And I'm kind of winging it out. As you can see. Okay, so now I'm taking one of my other most favorite eyeshadows, and it's from Sephora. And it's called, I forgot what it's called. Here it is. Hollywood's Calling. It's really, really pretty. Sparkly. I'm going to use the same brush and apply some of this just to the centers of my lid for some added sparkle. And it's making just a little subtle difference. I don't want my lids to be too golden. I want them to be more on the brown neutral side, but I just want to add a little bit of this. To the lids. I don't know if y'all see how it just makes it a little bit brighter. A little bit brighter, just right in the center of the lids. Pretty. I don't know why my eyes are tearing up. I didn't even do anything to them really. A struggle. Alright, and with another Sephora shadow called... or should I use my highlighter? No, I'm going to use my highlighter. So I keep changing my mind. I know the look I want though, so... Using the color I used to highlight my face, we're going to highlight the inner corners, and this is Black Radiance Ginger Snap. How long have I been doing my makeup? I don't know, I'm doing pretty good. I don't have my brows on though. I think I'm going to do brows off camera. Loving it. Okay. Next, we're going to do winged liner. I kind of want to do my brows now. Wing liner. Okay, where it at, dude? I have a lot of stuff going on up here on my dresser. We are going to use this e.l.f. Intense Ink Eyeliner. It's kind of been my go-to. And we'll start with this side today. I kind of just want to extend the eye out. I want more of a straight wing. Not so curvy like how that is. It's more straight. I honestly feel like this kind of wing is the most flattering for my eye shape. Of course, this one comes out more turned up than this one. Or more upturned, I should say. That's not what I want. And so to try and fix it, I've made this really, really thick on the lid. So now I'm just trying to make them match a little bit more. It's not good. It's not great. Okay. I can live with this. And of course, we're going to be using. I'm trying to think, do I want to add any black? Or do I want to keep it as is? With the bottom lash line, do I want to add black or no? I don't think I'm going to add any black. Going in with my Urban Decay Perversion mascara. One hour and 15 minutes till I need to go, which is plenty of time because I know exactly what I'm going to wear. Okay, so I think I'm going to sharpen one of my black pencils. This is my NYX Kohl Kajal. I think I'm going to add just the tiniest amount just to the outer 1/3 of my eye. Okay, put some in the waterline. Just a little bit. Just the tiniest amount, real quick. Alright, so now I have my mascara on. I like it. The eyes. I'm getting a little bit of creasing in my forehead, which annoys me and makes me very sad. So I'm going to take my L'Oreal powder in N7, the lighter color we used, in this e.l.f. powder brush, just because I just took it out of one of my bags that's next to me. I'm just going to press this into my forehead. I don't really want to have to touch up, but just in case, I feel like I should bring the powder with me. Alright, so the eyes are done. You see they're super simple. If you want to add a little bit of black to this look, you can. I don't want to add any black because I want the focus to be more on my lips than the eyes. Speaking of lips, like I said, we're going to be wearing the color Rouge. And this is from the Karrueche line in collaboration with ColourPop. And the collection is called K-Pop. And this is one of the ultra matte lips in Rouge. Oh, I love it. I'm carefully outlining my lips. I always feel like the side comes up more straight, the side comes up more curved. There we go. Yas. This lip is everything. This look is just. I wanted to slay, and I have. Rouge. This is so pretty. This is almost like. It's reminding me a little bit of Nosferatu. Just a little bit. It doesn't have that gold overlay to it though. Alright, so the only thing I have left is my brows, which, you know, I'm already sitting here. I've already got the camera rolling. I said I was going to do them off camera, but I'm just going to go ahead and do them on camera. I've been experimenting with using just dark brown only, and that's been okay. It's alright, but I'm going to use black and brown today. I need to sharpen my brown. Oops, I just made a mess. I'm always making a mess. This lip though. Nothing. I have like other stuff on my hand. That's not a good representation. So I started off using a dark brown, and now I'm going to go in with some black. And my eyes are still watering. Okay. What am I doing? Just a little more black to that side. Now time to brush out the beginning. Yes, brows. Yes, to this look. Okay, so this is the look completed. I hope you guys enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. Kind of a classic slay look, you know, red lip, neutral eyes, wing liner. You know, it's not basic, but it's like your traditional slay. The traditional black girl slay. I'm loving this look. So if you want to see it with that outfit and the shoes and everything, you got to check me out on Snapchat or my Instagram at @OhSoVerySexy. I really do appreciate your support. Thank you to my long-term subscribers. Hello to my new subscribers. And welcome to my short-term subscribers. Hope you guys enjoyed this look, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, YouTube.